Today we're playing Frosthaven, which is in early access. Thanks to Art Games for sponsoring the stream today. This game is currently on Steam in early access. It's based on a board game called Frosthaven. You might have played the other game from the devs called Gloomhaven. I believe it's the same developer, or at least the same board game franchise. Gloomhaven, Frosthaven. So because the board game is turn-based, and they've converted it to PC, and so you'll be able to see like the differences between the board game and the computer game. But let's go ahead and jump in and do the tutorial first, so we know how to play. Yeah, I like these. Oh, same board game, different developer. Okay, cool. So it's the same board game, just a different developer though. This one has base building in it, too. Oh, an outpost building. Yeah, the PC version of Gloomhaven was done really well, so let's hope they've done this one well, too. I welcome you, guildmates. Before setting off, let's make sure we go over the basics. All of the guild needs to be confident you'll survive the coming trip. Use WAS to move around. Rotate with Q and E. Ability card represents the action heroes performed in the course of the game. This includes movement on the field. Heroes can usually have 2 ability cards per turn. View the ability card with by inspecting it. With mouse cursor rather than press T. Okay, cool. So we can see like all the little details on it. Select both ability cards. Collect in selection. Each ability is divided into 2 parts, top and bottom. Each part represents an action. A hero must perform at least 1 top and 1 bottom action during the turn. Select the bottom action of the tip of the spear and the ability card to move. Hello, Ryath. Yeah, this game is also narrated by the one and only DansGaming, so that's pretty cool. Select the bottom action of the tip of the spear, ability card to move. So move 4. Since you select the movement, main action of the tip spear ability card, you can move up to 4 hexes on the grid. Left click on the highlighted door hex and confirm movement. You've only moved 3 hexes prior to opening the door. You can move 1 more hex. Let's take a final step now. For left click to highlight hex, click confirm movement to do it. So you can break up your movement. That's cool. I see you made it through. That was quite easy, wasn't it? You have one action left. Requires use of the end of your current turn. We've got to move over a little bit. Over here. And we'll move this. Teep is not here anyways. 1 action left. Required to use your action. You have used your bottom action. You must now use the top action. Use it to execute an attack. Set the javelin card. Click on the guild mentor. Aha! Victory! You got it. Let's cover the base and now through the advanced topics. Hello, Christopher. It's a great way to like learn how to battle, is to stab your teacher in the gut with a javelin. So arrival far north, depending on your combat skills, proceed with exploring more advanced topics. During combat, participants must take turns based on initiative. Their card with the lowest initiative is played first. Participants' turn order is displayed on the initiative track looking on top of the screen. Unlike before, you have a total of 10 ability cards which form your hero's hand. Again, select Javelin and Tip of Spear cards for this round. Don't forget to hit confirm. 99. During the hero's turn, you'll still be able to play the ability card in any order, but their initiative won't change. 2 types of attack. Melee. Only against adjacent targets, range, attack adjacent, or distant hex. Select the top action of the Javelin card. This is a range attack. Although the range attack can be used to target enemies in ancient hexes, it will result in disadvantage. For such attacks, 2 attack modifiers are drawn and the weaker one is applied to the attack. To avoid attack and disadvantage, need to get some distance and attack from there. Click the undo action to undo. Select the bottom card to move. For movement. Spend 2 movements past the difficult terrain hex in your action, 4 movements you're able to reach your destination. Okay, now we 1 movement left. You're good at the spot, so let's skip it. Performing an action discards the ability card, making it unavailable for selection next round. If the hero runs out of cards for the main quest, objectives are completed and the quest is over. There is a good spot to perform a ranged attack. Select the top. Execute attack. When executing attack, the damage dealt by the attacker is based on the number of damage value action used plus randomly drawn attack modifier. Attack modifiers section lists all possible attack modifiers which are drawn during combat. Some of them can be drawn multiple times during the quest. The attack modifiers can be customized via the perks screen once you have access to it. Oh, cool. Hello, Requiem FAC. All actions perform. This is like every board game ever where you everyone sits down and we go through the rules and we figure out how it works and we do a couple of rounds where we all get it. You know, that kind of stuff. Frosthaven is out. The early access is less. It's just early access credit, not like the full game, but I'm sure there's a good chunk of content already. All action performed throughout the round are listed in the battle log displayed in the lower right screen. Guild Mentor's turn. You ready for my next move? Oh god, attack landed hero. Normally that would deal damage, and cost you health points. There's ways to eliminate or reduce that by making other sacrifices. To avoid receiving damage from attacks, you can use the following options. Lose 1 available card, or lose 2 discarded cards. Choose lose 1 available card. Select a breakable wall card. Losing ability cards to avoid damage should be used strategically and sparingly since you can no longer recover them during the current quest. Any lost cards can be used again once you start a new quest or restart the current one. Huh. Despite not taking damage, the attack managed to inflict a status upon you. The inflicted effect is immobilized. It will prevent you from moving until it's removed. Stats effects are beneficial or penalizing conditions which are affect the character until they are removed. Well, that's fun. Just as once, we will remove the immobilized stats effect without you having to do a thing. At the start of the new round, you either choose 2 ability cards to play or perform a rest. 2 types of rest. Short, you must lose 1 discarded ability card at the random to cover all discarded cards. You then select 2 cards to use for the turn. Long rest, you must lose 1 discarded ability card to recover all discarded cards and heal yourself for 2 points. Cancel the cards to play during the round. There's no need to perform a rest now since you have plenty of cards to use. Select the deflecting maneuver and regroup cards. Note there are actions in the middle of each card. There are basic actions, basic attack, deal 2 damage, basic move, move 2 hexes. Main actions of the card are more powerful than the basic ones, however, some of them lose the card upon usage. Basic actions are only discarded the ability, so it can be recovered after resting. Some situations are best handled by sticking to the basic actions. Select the basic attack of the deflecting maneuver card. Confirm target. Take that, mentor. I taught you well. Go to tend my wounds and enjoy your spoils. In order to pick up, your hero trope needs to be on the hex before they end the turn. Select the basic move. and then click skip movement in turn. Pure Spider, thank you. If I recall correctly, my IRL friends and I failed the first scenario of Gloomhaven approximately 50% of the time. The Gloomhaven and Frosthaven are really tough games. Like, they are not easy. I remember, like, getting my ass absolutely handed to me multiple times while playing Gloomhaven. It's a tough one. And Pure Spider, thank you for 105-month resub. It's time for your final test. See how you fare against multiple opponents. Brought my trusty hound me for this one. If you're not, you won't be alone in this challenge. Meet your aid, Inox Drifter. Parsing between 2 and 4 heroes. To switch between the heroes, you can use the party column located on the left side of the screen. Both, once you control 2 heroes, you must select the ability cards for both of them. Remember, you need 2 cards for each hero. First, we'll do Deflecting Maneuver and Javelin. Now switch to the Drifter hero. Violent Inheritance and Prudent Preparation in selection. Select basic move action Deflecting Maneuver. Move to the highlighted hex. Pay attention to traps to avoid stepping to one of your hero take damage. Movement abilities allow you to jump. Action great way to avoid traps, difficult terrain, and obstacles. Select the action and use it on the guild mentor to attack. Three damage. End the Banner Spear's turn. Select self buff on the Drifter. Prudent Preparation. Select the shield buff. Confirm target. With buffs applied, let's proceed to attacking. Bottom menu, Violent Inheritance. First, select the highlighted hex. Confirm movement. Skip the remaining movement. Now select the hound and press confirm target. So he's got range. And we'll get that loot as well. And Drifter's turn. Item received. Healing potion. Drifter's tough here. Sustain damage. Sustain taken damage. Press receive damage button. These attacks are weak, so you can afford to take more of them. Press the receive damage. You may notice that retaliate buff triggered both times when the Drifter got attacked. Select the pincer movement and Unbreakable Wall card. As before, let's switch to the Drifter. Vile Assault and Bloodletting. Since Drifter got hurt, now's a good time to use the healing potion looted earlier. Let's go ahead and heal on my sail. Select the Bloodletting card's bottom action. Attack the guild mentor. And he'll bleed now. Select the Vile Assault on the top. And attack the guild mentor. Nice poison too. Attack the hound with the second ability. Perfect. And Drifter's turn. There's a good opportunity to use a pattern-based action. These actions are powerful and require specific position in order for heroes to be executed. Use the basic bottom action of the pincer movement to move to the highlighted text. Highlighted hex. Which one? On the right there, on the trap? You want me to move into the trap? Please mention going to a trap activation, you'll take damage. You can afford to take damage if the banner spear is at full health. Okay. Why are you making me go in the trap? Since they're now, we need skip the button. Examine the unbreakable wall pattern. Gray hex, position occupied by the banner spear. The blue hex, occupied by an allied character. Red hex, positioning a line. Oh. So like this. Press R to flip the pattern. Notice that not all red hexes in the pattern are occupied by enemies. That's okay. Along the banner spear drift occupied proper hexes. Click confirm targets. End banner spear's turn. Okay. Master what I'll teach you. Report at the guild and you're out of compared to Triphead. Safe travels. Okay, that was a very necessary tutorial. Now we'll go in the campaign. Dan. Create at least 2 heroes. Bone Shaper, Deathwalker, Bone Shaper, Drifter, Deathwalker, Germinate. She's very high defense, so maybe she's good for tanking. Maybe. She's tanky too, though. Germinates all around her, looks like. Arcane, Chaotic, Nimble. Okay, his complexity score is 1. Hers is 2. Okay, let's go Deathwalker. We'll call her Julia. Personal quest. Have 100 gold in your possession. Complete 5 different quests require boat, climbing gear, and sled. Let's go Greed. When one of your summons suffer from an attack, that summon gains bonus. Okay, create, and then the Drifter tank seemed nice, so we'll do him. We'll call them Bob. Bob. Let's go Heater Shield. Add jump to all your move abilities. When you're attacked, for drawing an attack modifier, the attack gains disadvantage on the attack. Alright, and then let's go Bone Shaper. We'll Call you Tifa. 5 different herbs. I don't know, like, what's good for each person. We'll grab that. And then... we'll do germinate. We'll call you, Greg. Greg, you're going to be circlet of elements. Sure. Choose a battle goal for each hero. If the quest completes successfully, each hero will gain perk marks. Kill one or more enemies of each monster type that appears in the quest. Perform no attack abilities the first 3 rounds. Kill me with an attack that would cause at least 4 more damage necessary. And you turn adjacent to a wall or obstacle. Each of your turns. Three more loot bags in the same turn. Never use a potion. I will try that.
The sounds greet you first. Muffled, metallic pangs, a voice howling. It's difficult to make anything out with the wind rushing past your ears, but you'd know that tune anywhere. There's a fight up ahead.
Oh no.
But a fight means people, and if there are people, then the town must be close. You hear more, a scream,
Hello,
a
Rila.
crash of steel against stone, a deep, earthy growl. You're running now. Your legs are wasted from the hike. Your shoulders ache from your gear. But the sounds are close now, and up ahead, you see the gauzy orange light looming in the air. With one last push, you round the final bend in the trail, and you see it. Frosthaven.
TM.
Engulfed in flame.
Oh no.
Great petals of fire burst from windows and crawl over roofs. People stream from the town's ruined gate, their faces bent in panic. A moment later, you see the object of their terror. A massive creature with 2 legs and 2 hulking arms, covered entirely in thick, white fur. 3 gnarled horns crowning its head.
Aldous Raiders!
Cries an elderly porter beside you.
We're doomed! They're stronger than anything else alive! We've come all this way for nothing!
As if to prove the point, the Olgox you've been watching catches a fleeing outposter with one hand and hurls him backward as if he weighed nothing. 10 days you've been hiking. 10 days, and this is what you find. You breathe out a thick plume of foggy air and hoist your weapon high. Time to get to work.
We're gonna have to kill somebody. Learning all the abilities each of these people have is going to be crazy.
Aldok's raiders! We're doomed!
Uh-oh. Okay, we have 4 heroes. I guess the battles scale with how many heroes you have. Uh-oh. This is fine. Barrage. Move all hexes. Perform attacks. You're occupying a hex. Dark fog. Remove. Raise the hex to summon. Perform all. Ability to obtain target X means characters can choose. Oh man, there's so much stuff here. Anger the dead. Remove all X's. Place 1 hex where you are occupying. I feel like we should stick with 2 heroes for now. Because having 4 is going to be too much to learn. Yeah, we'll just we'll do 2 because that's too many, I think. Let's take the tank, the drifter, Dan. We'll have him be tanky, and then she was pretty complex. We'll try Deathwalker. Pincushion. Be targeted by attacks from 3 or more enemies. Occupy a door hex adjacent to 2 or more enemies at the start of a round. That seems pretty good. Remember, shoot them and open a door at the same turn. Okay, we'll try that.
The sounds greet you first.
Okay, well, now we're skipping battle. Camo, thank you for a 100-month resub. Yeah, I believe normally you play this with each player has 1 character. Like when you play the board.
Aldok's raiders!
Okay, so let's do... Draining arrows, deadly shot, vile assault, melee attack, Alright, and then Shadow Step. From attacks, you're occupying a hex. Place 3 hexes in a row. Okay, then. Archer gets to go first. No! I'm sorry, sir. Drifter. Okay, let's have you... move up. Have you move up here. And then we're going to do the Vile Assault on you. Boom. And again. Oh, he did. Perfect. Alright, let's put a Hex. Okay, place hexes. What does this do? This one is pick up every gold coin token within range of line of sight. Okay, we'll move up a little bit so I can't do anything else. Precision aim. Deadly shot. So range, that means the target must be within those hexes of the attack. Deadly shot. Draining arrows. If you kill, regain one of your active bonuses. That's move 4 and then get a shot for 3. That's not bad. Your next 6 range attacks add range and damage. Dark Fog, Strength of the Abyss. Move all range up 2 hexes. Yeah, it looks like we only have this little battle here in this map, so it's not a long one. Move all up 2 hexes. Okay, and then oh, there is a flowery door, isn't there? Oops. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna make lots of mistakes in our first playthrough. It's no big deal. Protect your dynamic hex and then remove the hex. Attack. Got him. Okay, now you, sir. Card will go in this card pile, used but rather lost pile. This is fine. So move up and then attack. Take that, sir. Draining arrow and then movement. And then for you, Anger of the Dead. Remove all within range. Call of Doom. Perform the attacks if you're occupying hex with damage on all adjacent. All adjacent. Previous marks. This with hex within 2 range. Let's do short rest. No, never mind. Let's do melee attack. Strength of the Abyss. Be 2. So 3. Okay, fire. Or not. And then move over here and grab that. Because we want treasure. Loot found. I guess we'll move up a 1 to get the treasure, and then that's it. One rock root. City guard, are you not going to attack, bro? Replace my rooster with a duck. Now I wake up at the quack of dawn. Shadow step. Unless we move and attack, which is good. Cower defensively. Okay, let's move up. And then we attack. And then we move on to the hex with that and get the treasure. Julia loots 1 medal. Okay, you're gonna move up, sir, and then your turn. 2 lumber. Move one thing up 5 hexes. Yeah, running out of cards. A little scary. Okay, let's have him go up 4 and then prepare as well. Okay, you're gonna move up there. Buff yourself. Do you want to see the new Naked Gun movie? I haven't, but I've heard good things from the reviews, but you know, we don't know how those are, like long term. Okay, let's move. Let's move it up here. And then intern. Two of your active bonuses? Regain use of one of your active bonuses. And then for you, do a long rest. Open door.
You run inside
God.
the gate, and the breadth of destruction becomes quickly apparent.
Oh no.
The town has been sacked.
That's a lot of stuff.
Burns your eyes. What structures still stand are bright with fire, and the rest smolder. Their frames like black torched skeletons. And all about the wreckage howl the Olgoks, celebrating their victory
That's
in an
so many.
unrecognizable language.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that? Okay, you stand there. And attack that guy. Choose an ability card. Precision aim. Wait, what does this mean? Okay, and then you need to do nothing as you're long resting. Okay. This is bad. Are the guards at least gonna help? Probably not. Select what item you want to use. Oh my god. 5 damage? Oof. That's brutal. Okay, regain all of our stuff. Drifting arrow, training arrow, and okay, summon an apparition. Oh god. This is, I don't know how we're supposed to do this. This is crazy. There's so many enemies. Drifter's turn, of course. Let's use basic attack. And then we will attack. -2. Okay, we muddled them, whatever that means. Okay, you got a -2. Oh, ow. Okay, we'll take the damage for now. Move up here. Skip movement and then summon Shadow Beast. Summon him there. Okay. This is the first mission. This is the first mission in the campaign. Like, this is the first They're just like, oh, here, fight 10 enemies at once. Like, oh, God. This is fine. This is great. Everything's great. Okay. I don't understand why these guards are just standing there. Like, can't you help? Like, don't you have a sword or something? Receive the 2 damage. Uh-oh. Oh, did you miss? Good. Perfect. Heal yourself. So go ahead and heal. And then attack that guy. Yeah, it's at least 1 down. If we roar enough, we'll be fine. Oh, summons act on their own. Okay, cool. Alright, not bad. Summon actually helping. Poison range of 1. Okay, move up there. Have a marked target, so never mind. Skip attack. Man, I don't know what I'm doing with half these abilities. Okay, you're going to need to short rest. Draw and lose a random discarded card in order to recover the rest of the discarded cards. Cost of 1 health and may draw the random card once. Place 1 hex in the square you're occupying. Perform the attacks if you're attacked by the hex. I need more things that can place hexes. This is she doesn't have enough abilities to place hexes, which is annoying. Remove hexes. Whenever enter hex, they gain blood. The shadow one has a lot of stuff going on. Some of the things require a hex, but she has so few things to actually place them. Okay, let's first do... So 1, 2, 3... Deadly Shot gets me up there, and then... No, this is early access. They're still working on converting the game over. Thank you, Summon. Thank God for the Summon being, move a shadow up to 5, a hex up to 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, move that up. And then skip. Okay, and then in your turn. Yeah, the summon is helping out so much. Okay, let's head over here. And now you're going to basic attack on him. Nope. Get rid of that to avoid the damage. Gotta avoid damage again. We're quickly dying, though. This is bad. Remove a hex, gain damage bonus. Okay, so thank you, Summon. Let's move up 2 squares, get the loot. And then we do nothing, I guess. Remove X's to add range attack. Okay, now we can hit him at distance. Okay, go. Fire. Okay, the boss is down at least. Lose 2 gold. Drift your turn. Your next 6 heals gain extra healing. Go back. Grab those items. Thistle and metal. Hopefully he goes after the summon, not me. He didn't do anything, just shield himself a little bit. 0 damage, thank God. Okay, long rest. Long rest. Whew. Healing. No damage. Oh, God. I have no way to add an extra hex right now. Okay, I have one on the bottom there, and that's it. Oh, this is brutal. I don't really have anything I can do here. I'm running out of abilities. Oh, God. Okay, so we will just heal. And then you're going to basic attack. Oof. Receive the damage. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, another hex. And then we'll just skip attack. Ugh. I'm gonna have to rest. There's no other way. Moving up to 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack. Move place on the hex you're standing. Alright, well, let's go deadly shot that one. And this sucks. He's so close to dead. Fire. 2 damage. Oof. Smite Moose, thank you for that 80-month resub. Appreciate that. And Drifter's turn. Move it all the way over there. Shadow step, 3 movement, then attack, but I can't end in that. Alright, well, let's have to skip then. Long rest, and then oh, he healed himself. Okay. Get him, beast. Thank you. Tattoo Dad, thank you for the 8-month resub. Okay, let's move up 3 spaces. Fire. Wait, if I consume... Okay, 1 damage. Julia got 2 gold. Got the short rest. Okay, Fluid of the Night. Call the Abyss. Okay. Almost there. Summon got the final blow. Hallelujah. Whew. Victory. That was brutal. Absolutely. That was the first freaking mission, and that was so fucking hard. Holy shit.
You lower your weapon and breathe as the remaining Ulgoks retreat, scurrying from Frosthaven like giant white mice. They'll be back, you're certain of it. But for now, you can rest. You wipe the soot from your face and take stock. Frosthaven is almost exactly what you imagined. A knot of grey stone and timber, surrounded by sharpened palisade walls. A place where mere survival is an everyday concern, and where only the desperate could feel at home. Thankfully, though, the townspeople are tough. They're already on their feet, dousing fires and picking through rubble. In fact, one of those townspeople is marching right for you. A sharp-featured human woman with a fighter's muscular build, close-cropped hair and dark skin approaches and offers a gauntleted hand in greeting.
The sea be praised.
She says, crushing your fingers with enthusiasm.
We wouldn't have held out much longer without you.
You nod and ask what happened.
Oh, just life up north is all. I'm Satha, mayor of this fort, now that my predecessor and his lieutenant have fallen. As for the Olgoks, they've been at us all winter. Took them months to break through, but they finally did. Probably killed a dozen or so of my men. Would have done worse if you hadn't shown up.
You explain who you are, that you've been sent from White Oak. At the mention of the capital, her face scrunches up in displeasure.
It's about time they sent someone to help fix this mess they made.
She says, then tries to lighten her mood.
I don't mean to be ungrateful. I'm overjoyed to be still among the living. But a lot more people would be alive if your employers, the Merchants Guild, never stuck their noses in our business. I've spent my whole life here in what was once a fishing village, living and letting live with the Olgoks. Until last summer, that is, when the Merchants Guild sent some garrisons and bureaucratic types up here to see how Frosthaven could be of more use to the Empire. One of their expeditions proceeded to muck about in an Olgok's burial site, and the next thing we know, righteously angry Olgoks are attacking us. The Inkstains immediately hightailed it out of here, leaving just a handful of soldiers behind to keep us safe.
Satha clenches her gauntlet tighter and tighter as she tells the story, but now releases her grip.
I've had to learn a lot of things in the last year. The hard truth is that the Olgoks refuse to be reasoned with. And the only way to stay alive and keep this place I call home is to win the fight, regardless of who started it.
Her face softens and she clasps your shoulder hard.
There's not many of you, but I'll take what I can get, especially now that our garrison's been thinned. And as it happens, I have an idea.
She turns and gestures to the town's smouldering walls.
We took a beating in that fight, so if we're gonna survive much longer, we'll have to do more than just sit around and wait for the next attack.
She sizes you up carefully.
I've already sent a scout to track the Olgoks back home to the mountains. Drop your gear at any longhouse that's still standing and rest up. As soon as you're ready, I want you to get over there and find a way to slow these attacks.
The bunks in the remaining longhouses are all occupied by the injured, but you find a dry stretch of floor to lay your heads on your packs. You doubt you can sleep after the horror that greeted you in this little outpost. But before you know it, a young Valrath man is nudging you awake.
Wake up.
Satha's scout has returned with his report. He tracked the attackers to the foothills of the Copperneck Mountains, where they entered a cave at the base of Snowscorn Mountain. Interestingly, a smaller band split from the main group before they reached the cave and hiked around to the mountain's deadly eastern face. The scout didn't see where they went, but he suspects a secret entrance to the Olgok's stronghold.
One last thing.
The Valrath says as you wipe the final dregs of sleep from your eyes.
Another group is moving towards Snowscorn. They were Olgoks, no doubt, but they're dressed differently than the ones who attacked us. They carried long sticks and had some wild animals with them. I don't know if they're going to attack the mountain or reinforce it, but either way, you'd better get there quick.
Town in Flames quest completed. New quest unlocked. Scouting, offensive.
I'm trying to explain that's the very root
I appreciate
cause
the
of all
voice acting.
this. They're not aggressive by nature.
Violet, the local lurker researcher, is pleading on the street with Mayor Satha.
Right, and they have terrifying claws and razor-sharp protrusions because they're peaceful.
Satha is having none of it. Violet is nervously balling up her purple scarf, clearly on the verge of a breakdown.
Please, you have to understand. My research suggests...
Your research suggests the capital is willing to waste resources. Resources that could be better put to use, protecting the people of this outpost from those same lurkers you so desperately want to repaint as benevolent. I'll be confiscating your supplies for the defense effort.
What's wrong with lurkers? Erides, thank you for that resub. Again, thanks to Arc Games, guys, for sponsor stream. If you guys want to check out the game, click that link at the top of the chat there or at the pinned message below the video if you're watching YouTube. It's a sponsor link, so clicking on it helps the channel out a bunch and lets them know that I sent you to the Steam page. You can check out the early access. The early access is out now if you want to try it out. They have 6 classes currently and a whole campaign to get through. And it's currently 10% off until August 7th. There's more to the lurkers.
You intervene in the heated discussion and provide some reports from the field. Yes, the lurkers can be an impressive adversary, but there are indications there's more to their actions. Violet is visibly relieved at your help. Sather grunts.
Fine, if you think there's value here, introduce her to the guard. But if her crackpot ideas don't pan out, I'm holding it against you lot.
Workshop. Access different modes of transportation. Alchemist. Brew potion containing herbs. So rock root and snow thistle. Potion has been discovered. Brew it to see its properties. Renewing potion. I'll give it to you, the tank. So we found herbs in the battlefield and we're able to use that. That's cool. Workshop. Craftsman. Spyglass. During your attack ability, gain advantage on one attack. Crude shield, crude bow, crude spear. During your turn, add 1 range to your range attacks. During your turn, one of your single target melee attack may target enemy at 2 range instead. Crude helmet. When you are attacked, treat any double attack fire as +1 instead. Actually sounds useful for him. Gain advantage on 1 attack. Probably should save my resources. Barracks. Party can train up to 1 out of 4 soldiers per week. During the attack, soldiers provides advantage and bonuses. 3 gold plus equals soldier. So lots of stuff to do with the outpost. Level 1 outpost. Okay, back to the world map. I need to grab some water, guys. Be back 1 second. Let's see. Scouting? Offensive. Scouting seems a lot easier, so let's do that one first. Encounter.
By the side of the road, you find a carriage parked, its owner wiping sweat from his brow. An old man gives a toothless grin in your direction, waving you over to the makeshift shop he's set up.
Lots to see here. Plenty worth having, and better prices than you'll get in any of the cities, huh? Fewer laws out here.
He chuckles to himself as he lays thick carpets by the side of the road, spreading out his wares, shiny armor and weapons of all kinds.
I'm still setting up, but you're welcome to take a look through and look with your eyes, not with your hands. Never know when bad luck follows from an old owner, huh?
Do you have anything not on display?
Unfortunately, you don't have enough money to bargain for his special wares.
Well, I don't have anything, so we'll need some gold from next quest. 5 or more cards in your hand, discard pile. Wallflower. And each turn next to wall or obstacle. Never kill an elite enemy or boss. There's none on this level. Never mind. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard pile. Wallflower. Eliminate 2 more foes. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. I don't know. Let's go ahead and begin.
They'll be tired from the raid.
It's gonna be rough.
So this is your moment.
Satha had explained, pointing you toward the foothills of the Copperneck Mountains, where her scout tracked the Olgok's attackers.
I doubt you'll be able to fight them all on your own, but maybe you can find another way to subdue them if you get close. On the other hand, they'll be worn out after this little battle, so feel free to test your luck. Just remember, even a tired Elgox is strong enough to rip someone in two.
You head to the area indicated by the scout, following the Olgox's trail toward a wicked-looking mountain. As you draw nearer, you see that the trail splits. The main force returned to the near side of the mountain, but a smaller group peeled off to hike around to the eastern face. The scout told you he suspected there was a back door to the Olgox settlement, and you follow the smaller group's trail, hoping he was right. The path narrows as you approach the steep eastern face, winding up to an overlook high above. Peering upward, you make out the faintest glimmer of light, but then a shape blots it out. A body, large and white, tumbles over the rocky ledge like a boulder, slamming against the jutting rocks. A dead Olgox brawler, just like the ones who attacked Frosthaven, lies at your feet. Judging by its injuries, the rocks weren't its only problem. There's a fight up above. You scramble toward the top, hoping to make it before the battle is through. When you're halfway up, another furry shape appears over the ledge.
Well, I bet they're gonna throw a billion things at me.
More intruders.
She scoffs.
You will never open the sky hole. This place belongs to the ice.
Your shock at the fact that an Olgox just spoke your tongue is quelled as the speaker lifts a huge boulder and hurls it down at you. Time to move.
Oh, great. 1 second. Okay, so we have 1 elite dude right at the beginning, and then 2 archers in the back. This is gonna be brutal. The first mission was incredibly brutal, so so far it's been pretty insane. Shield? 3 attack. Gain gold. Next melee attacks gain gold. Gain damage. Do any of the bottom ones have an attack? They do. Okay, well, I gotta move first. So 1, 2. Regain use of your 2 bonuses. Next source of damage gain. Yeah, card synergy is like gonna be a huge part of the game. Trying to figure out all this stuff is crazy. Place a hex within 2 tiles, and then we will summon as well. Archer's turn. Don't do anything. Alright, first we're going to move up 2. And then we will basic attack. And attack. In Drifter's turn. Place a hex within 2 tiles. So right there. And then we will summon Beast. The summon was really good for that, so we'll keep it going. And Deathwalker. Let's see. 6 melee attacks gain. Brutal Preparation. Do I have any melee attacks on the bottom? Just 1. And then, do I have any others that place hexes? I don't think so. Black Barrage. Move all hexes to... Remove the hex. Okay, let's buff ourselves first. Yeah, there's Gloomhaven and Frosthaven are the same board game developers. Pretty tough games. They're very hard. The first map was redonkulous. End turn. Oh wait, the hex is gone. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Can't really do anything. Does it move up a little bit? She needs more abilities to summon hexes. They keep running out of them. Ow. Retaliate 1 damage. Okay. Any CRPGs you're excited about? Are there any CRPGs being developed right now? If you know of any, I have no idea. Well, that deletes that. We don't want that. So we'll just stick with 2, I guess. Gain of use of your active bonus. And place 3 hexes within 3 tiles. We'll see if that works. You attacked my... Oh, he only had 1 HP? Well, that sucks. Oh, well. Poison him. And then basic attack. What? It's bullshit. Okay, well, let's go ahead and attack. Perfect. And end over there. Loot found. Rock roots. Range attack. Number of X's on the battlefield. Got to do range attacks here. Okay. No, so far this game is very brutal. If you've played Gloomhaven, you know what I'm talking about. It's tough. Okay, move up. And then... fire. +1 modifier, nice. Think we can attack or anything. Yeah, let's skip. Yeah, it does feel like that where if you don't if you don't know what you're doing, you get very punished very quickly in the game. It's a game that heavily rewards knowing what to do and severely punishes not knowing what to do. It takes a lot of practice by just playing to really get it. 1, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and move over there. Really, no damage? Those -2 modifiers are horrifying. I receive the damage. Uh-oh. +1. I'll receive the damage. Hopefully you can end that guy quickly. Oh, now we get ×2, of course. I don't need it. Okay, take both of those, and then we're gonna have to short rest. Okay, please be nice, Archer. That's fine. 1 damage isn't much. Drifter is immobilized. What? Well, in that case, can you heal yourself for 2? Don't have any abilities, and then go ahead and fire. Oh, you can't reach him. Never mind then. Ma'am, could you please move up to that square? And attack. Okay, 1 hide. Okay, you're going to have to long rest. And then you'll take okay, those 2. Just gotta hit for 1. Ow. Okay, just move up. And please hit for 1. Perfect. Go ahead and heal. And let's get rid of oh man, it's hard to pick one. I want them all. Okay, unbreakable and place the hex and then sunless separation. So go ahead and place the hex. And then summon the beast there. Yeah, loot is... It's really hard to have enough turns to grab loot. It seems like loot's really mean. But I want that sweet, sweet loot, but it won't let me. It's amazing how brutal this game is. Like, very brutal. Unbreakable. Okay, and then for you, we'll do Eclipse. No, not that one. Active bonuses. Okay, buff. Why is turn-based out of comics? It's a board game. You're on a timer by running out of abilities, too. Open door.
Dodging boulders on the side of the mountain wasn't quite how you imagined spending the morning.
Oh, God.
But you make it to the overlook without getting crushed. However, just before you pull yourself over the final ledge, a voice carries over the wind, stopping you.
So the story difficulty gets -2 damage on everything, and then the hard difficulty gets +3 on every. Oh man, I don't know how to do that.
It shouts in a deep,
That sounds too
commanding
brutal.
cry.
You're nothing but petty blasphemers twiddling in your caves.
You make it over the ledge and see the owner of the voice pinned between two boulders. She's clearly an Ulgox, but she's dressed much differently from the brutes who were just hurling boulders at you. Larger than her male opponents, she wears ornate battle garb that marks her as a prominent member of a different faction. She turns to you with snarling hatred, but softens when she realizes you're not friends of her enemies.
Quickly then, warm bloods, help me fight these dirt lovers. Aid me, and I swear to aid you.
Her hand, though pinned, glows with a crackling blue energy.
Priest, 2 archers, and a scout. Oof. Elite archer? Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oh, she's a bit. Oh god. Oh, don't be able to hit me, please. Oh no. Gonna have to lose something. Oh man. Oh, -2, thank God. Priest, no. Deadly shot, vile assault. I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, clips. Is this a light anything? No, this is freaking brutal as hell. Think of the most brutal game you've played. This is worse than that. It is such a difficult game. Oh wait, she's friendly. Fire. Yeah, it's based off a board game that's really tough. Okay, they can't do anything, which is good. Ow. Oh. See? Less damage. Okay, +2. Oh my god, that helps so much. Thank you, Mr. Summon. That summon helped so much. Okay, move that up there. Oh, thank you for healing me for a whopping 1. I mean, I'm not ungrateful, but, you know, it could have been a little better. Just a little bit. Okay, ranged attack. Oh, big heal. Thank you. That helps a bunch. Okay, let's move up 3. And then do nothing. Come on, summon. Do it. God, that summon is kicking ass. Thank God we had the summon. Without him, we'd be real screwed right now. Okay, finish him off, please. Consume Dark to gain increased damage. Good, got her. It's another one down. Don't kill my summon. Incredibly rude. That's just really, really rude. Okay, you better stop. Ow. Did you lay a trap? You can't do that. Okay, move up to the shadow. And then give him a big old attack. Minus what? Okay, get that loot, please. And get out of his way. One arrow vine. Okay, you need to move up 2 and attack. Perfect. Can you heal her? She's really hurt. We're gonna have to short rest on both of us. That's fine. That's fine. That one's 4 movement, which will get us to the door. And then preparation. Teleport to a hex within... Alright, let's say there's one more door, unfortunately. Okay, well. Open the door.
Finally, you make it inside the mountain.
Oh, God.
But your victory is short-lived. Just past the cave opening huddles another group of defenders.
4
Muscle-bound Olgoks with icy fists. They've gathered in a circle, positioned like a lord's private guard around some person of value. Except all they seem to be protecting is an ice-covered gap in the floor.
They guard the Sky Hall.
Your Olgok's companion whispers.
We must break through that barrier if we are to end this fight.
The guards, noticing your approach, turn and shout.
You cannot pass, intruders. The Sky Hall is closed to your kind.
They move quickly, uncrossing their arms and stepping forward. Your body is worn, and your lungs still burn from the climb, while these guards are fresh to the battle, wholly rested and prepared to brawl. But it matters little. There is no other way forward.
Well, we've got to do it. Okay, let's buff ourselves, I guess. That's all I can really do. Okay, teleport to a hex. Move hex up to 2 hexes. We'll just basic move, I guess. Actually, wait, did they? They killed my summon, didn't they? Yep. Okay, so we will summon. Another one. The Shadow Beast is too good. Move it over. All right, Vile Assault is probably worth using right now, and then use the other ability to like nuke them, probably. All right, it's pretty brutal. Oh, that helps. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, well, let's do healing. Regain that, and then do the Vile Assault on this guy. It's worth using as it should be the last fight. Now he's super damaged. Shadow Beast's gonna run up. We'll just move up here. And then do nothing else. Got 2 lumber. Okay, I'll just take the damage. Use that as a basic attack. Okay, and then for this one, we will do these 2. There's only 2 left. Thank you, ma'am. You got rid of them. Yeah, you get in this game you get an outpost to use, and use the resources to upgrade your outpost. Thank you, Lignova, for the 133-month resub. It says, hello again, Dan. I've been trying for 11 years to reach you about your car's sin and warranty. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Don't attack my summon, I'll be mad. Don't you think about it. Okay, move over there. Gain a use of that, and then go ahead and hopefully... Nope. Short rest. That one's fine. Oh, you are getting low in health, though. I didn't realize that. Oops. Did you heal at all? I've seen healing. Okay, thank you, Shadow Guy, for the heal. Okay, move it up there. Movie's up. Okay, move up one, skip. Okay, should be the last enemy now. I want that treasure, though. Now let's just attack. Okay, we'll attack. -1. Bullshit. Let's go get the treasure now. Okay, rest. Fine. Okay, attack of 2. Thank you for the damage. Go ahead and move up. Well, goodbye. Okay, please finish him. Nailed it. And then move there and grab the loot. Treasure chest found. Ooh, lots of stuff. Wait, do I have to attack that maybe? Okay, run all the way over there and put a hex on there. Can't reach it. Yeah, I gotta destroy that ice sheet. So we need to move to it. And then attack. God, doing this in turn-based is annoying. It's like come on. Do you make me go through the whole turn-based thing just to attack it? Okay, basic attack. Done. Victory! We did it! All right, guys. Again, this has been Frosthaven. Early access is out now. If you want to check out the link, click the link at the top of the chat there. It'll take you right to Steam page where you can pick up the early access of this game. It's currently 10% off until August 7th, a couple more days. If you click that link at the top of the chat or on YouTube, the video description of the video, you'll learn all about the game. And if you loved Gloomhaven, this will be perfect for you because it's like very, very similar to Gloomhaven with some extra stuff and seems a little harder in some ways. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here for today. Thank you guys for stopping by.